Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Art and Science of Employee Recognition. I'm Raphael Crawford-Marks, co-founder and CEO of Bonusly. Bonusly is a fun, personal recognition and rewards platform that helps people love their work. And it stems from my own passion for building tools and products that enable people to work more efficiently while interacting more meaningfully. So, what is employee recognition and why does it matter? The succinct definition is that employee recognition is the open acknowledgement and expressed appreciation for an employee's contributions to their organization. And so I think that's fairly clear and easy to understand, saying thank you, good job for, launching this new product or whatever, that would count as employee recognition. But why does that matter? I think there's kind of this classical opinion that employees work for a paycheck, so as long as you're paying your employees, nothing else should matter. So why do we care about employee recognition? Well, this is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and it describes the tiers of needs that we all have as humans. And so if your workplace employs humans, your workers have these needs. And when all tiers of these needs are met, people feel happy, fulfilled, and motivated. And these are all things that you want your employees to feel. So at the foundation of this hierarchy are basic needs. You, as the employer, need to provide a safe working environment and also, basic salary and benefits that people can live on and is competitive with the market. If you're not doing these, it doesn't matter what extras you add on. Your employees are not going to stay with your organization, and those that do stay are not going to perform at their highest level. But to get employees to the next level of fulfillment and motivation, to the point where your employees will give discretionary effort and recommend your company to others, you need to fulfill the next two tiers of needs, those tiers that are highlighted in green on the slide. And that's where employee recognition comes in. An effective recognition program will build a sense of belonging and esteem among employees. It will also create a psychologically safe working environment, and it will spread your organization's core values throughout the workforce. And it also shows your employees how to achieve success and what success looks like. And then also, when we are recognized, our bodies release oxytocin, which is the chemical that helps us bond with others. And there's a ton of research showing that both recognition as well as having strong bonds at work is a key driver of motivation, delivering discretionary effort, and employee engagement. So you're going to implement an employee recognition program. How do you justify it to your CEO, your COO? What are the business benefits of employee recognition? Well, there are many. The top 5 benefits, and these are proven out in research by Gallup, by Gartner, by Deloitte. Employee recognition, when done right, when done effectively, increases employee morale and motivation. It enhances productivity, which improves your bottom line. It helps your company retain its top performers. It helps identify disengaged employees before it's too late, when you can still intervene, resolve any issues, and keep that employee before they get burnt out and leave. And it also improves a variety of other scores like customer satisfaction scores, safety scores. Employee recognition can really be a substantial driver of business benefits when implemented well. So this sounds great. Sign me up. But how do I do employee recognition well? you can't just walk over and give people pats on the backs. That's not an effective recognition program. So what are the characteristics? What do you need to have in your recognition program that will make it effective? There are 5 characteristics of an effective recognition program. And 1, recognition should be specific. The recognition should specifically describe the behaviors or accomplishments that are being recognized rather than just being a generic good job or pat on the back. Recognition should also be timely and frequent. Recognition should be given as soon as possible after the behavior that's being recognized, and recognition should be given frequently. You should be recognizing all of the small wins and positive contributions that employees are having. You don't want to just wait until a product is launched. You want to recognize all of the small contributions that got you to that product launch. Recognition should also be visible. Studies show that employees who witness recognition have a positive increase in their employee engagement, even though they weren't the giver or recipient of that recognition. It's really important to give recognition to show all of your employees that this is an organization where recognition is the norm. Recognition should also be values-driven. Recognition that is driven by an organization's core values helps spread awareness of those values and show employees what it looks like to live those core values every day. And we know that employees want to work at an organization that they believe in, that they feel aligned with, and spreading your organization's core values and communicating those core values is a key part of doing that, and that ultimately drives employee retention. And lastly, your employee recognition program should be inclusive. And that means including all employees as both recipients of recognition and givers of recognition. You don't want to enforce silos or hierarchy in your program. You want it to be as inclusive as possible. All right, so if you're all on board so far, the next step is figuring out how you implement your recognition program. And here are the 5 best practices I can share. And then I would also say you really want to work with a recognition provider who has an established track record, who can show case studies of results with other organizations, and that have a dedicated team of customer success managers or implementation managers who can really help you design, implement, and launch your recognition program. First, you want to define clear objectives and criteria. Effective recognition will improve employee engagement and retention. Hopefully your organization is already measuring both of these, but if not, it's time to start and establish a baseline. And many recognition providers can help you with doing this, so don't feel like you need to have this in place before you start talking to recognition providers, because you can often work with them to establish this. Next, you want to use a comprehensive recognition program. You want all of your employees to be able to recognize all of their colleagues. Again, you want peer-to-peer, manager to report, report to manager. You don't just want top-down hierarchical recognition. You also want your program to support a wide variety of other types of recognition. Tenure recognition, appreciation, special day recognition like birthdays, incentive programs like wellness, bike to work days. There's a wide variety of recognition and incentive programs that a comprehensive platform will be able to implement all in one place very easily. And if you go with one of those to start with, then you won't have to have 6 or 7 or 8 different providers providing different parts of your recognition program. You also want a program with a deep and customizable rewards catalog that will appeal to all of your employees, no matter their age, location, taste, etc. And so, especially if you have employees located in different countries, employees of different age groups, you want to make sure that there's going to be things in that rewards catalog that appeal to all of them. Next, you want to give your employees voice and choice. You want to get your team's input on reward options, on their preferences for recognition, and help them feel invested in and excited to participate in your recognition and rewards program. Next, you want to ensure an effective implementation and rollout. And here's where your recognition vendor can help. Now, many vendors, including Bonusly, provide help with the design, implementation, and launch of a new recognition program. So take advantage of that. These vendors have seen literally hundreds, if not thousands, of implementations and rollouts, can really help make sure that yours is a success. And lastly, you want to measure your program's effectiveness. You want to gather both qualitative and quantitative feedback. At Bonusly, we provide customers with a pre- and post-launch engagement survey that you can use to measure the early impact of the launch of the program. And you also want to open up channels for both formal and qualitative feedback as well. So a virtual suggestion box, asking managers to check in with their reports about it in one-on-ones. All of these are valuable channels for getting feedback on a new program. And that's it. Try it today. If you're ready to implement recognition at your workplace, first of all, you can always do this informally. Surprise someone at work with recognition that is specific, timely, frequent, visible, inclusive, and values-oriented. This can be done over email, in a Slack channel, or in person. And then if you want to formalize it more in a program to make sure that you build a culture of recognition at your organization, start with having a conversation with your team. Ask how recognized they feel and how they think recognition at your organization could be improved. Then take that feedback and go out and look for a recognition and rewards program that meets your needs. Thank you all again for joining. Once again, my name is Raphael. I'm CEO of Bonusly. Bonusly is a fun and personal recognition and rewards platform that enriches your company culture. And you can find us online at www.bonus.ly or bonusly.com. Thank you very much.